There we go. I'm here. Welcome back. It's great to see you all. I hope you've had a fantastic break. I know that I have. It's been lovely spending time with my family and getting up to those things that you do in the holidays. Lots of sleeping, lying in, those sorts of things. But yeah, no, it's really good to have you back in school. I think this term's going to be fantastic. I'm really excited about it already. Whenever you come back to school, though, because school's been closed to you for a little while, things do change. We change things when you're away. So there's a game that people play which is called Spot the Difference. And this is where you're given two images, a bit like this, and you've got to think what the differences are. Well, I want you to play that. So you can have a go at this image. You can ask your teacher to pause it at this point. I'll give you the answers at the very end, so as not to spoil it. And then you can see if you manage to spot those differences. But when you're walking around school and when you're moving around school, you will see that there's some things that have changed. And you might notice some changes. So I want you to have a look around school and see if you can spot those changes. And let me know. Tell me what you think has changed and why do you think we've done it? Because there's always a good reason why we do these things. So this for the next few weeks, I know that you've got a focus on a particular author, and this is the poet and author Joseph Coelho. Here he is on the beach, maybe during his summer holiday. I don't know. But you're going to be enjoying some of his poetry, and I know you've enjoyed some of his books before. And what I wanted to do to start the term off, I thought I'd start by sharing a story with you by Joseph Coelho and illustrated by Richard Johnson. It's called Our Tower. And Joseph Coelho, you might not know this, but he has been chosen to be the Children's Laureate, and that's the person who kind of champions children's literature and children reading and those sorts of things. And they're the person who champion it for the whole country. And he's doing that for the next 2 years. And this is one of his new books. It's only just come out. So let's get started. What do you think it might be about? Have a look at that cover. I think it might have something to do with towers. This is the front page. It says, "For the children, past, present and future, living in towers everywhere, may you always be inspired by the heights of your homes that reveal endless horizons." Now, I've never lived in a tower block, but I have stayed in a tower block when I've been on holiday, and I've always been amazed by how far you can see. It's amazing, the views you get from a tower. And some of you might live in a tower block. Some of you might live on higher up in a building, so you get that view that you get to see. We're quite lucky in our school because actually, if you look out the windows, particularly the windows by the stairs that go up to the top hall, there's an amazing view there, and you can see for miles and miles. So I recommend you have a look at that. So this is the book anyway. Here we go. Our tower is grey, concrete and grey, boring, hard and grey. But our tower is high, so very high. From its fabled heights we can see rushing waves of green beyond the grey of the estate, beyond the black of the roads, beyond the aches of our legs. From the window of our tower, we see a tree gazing up at us with big leafy brows. It sings in rustles and whooshes that only we hear, that the passers-by down below cannot hear, have forgotten how to hear, but we do, and the song vibrates within us. That's a bit like our view from school. You can see such a long way, but you can see green hills and forests and woods and trees in the distance. Down the steps we creep, past the lifts and bin chutes and the bags of rubbish and doormats, away from the overheard coughs and barks, away from the satellite dishes, we creep away from our tower. There you are, you can see them. They've obviously got packed lunch ready. They've said goodbye and they're off on an adventure down the stairs and out. Past the cars on the streets and the flickering lampposts to the fields and woods that border our estate. The tree that we see from atop our tower is in a wood, but which tree? Which tree is the tree with bushy brows, singing the song of rustles and whooshes? The bark of the first tree is smooth to the touch, too smooth to be an old singer. The bark of the second tree is sappy and wet, too sad to gaze at the tower. But the bark of the third tree is old and wrinkled, warm and cracked, and from a crack a song is spilling, a song of rustles and whooshes. The crack widens and the song sucks, and the trunk is deep, and we tumble in. At the bottom of the tree is a world that is secret, that our tower never sees. That the lifts have never groaned for, where concrete steps have never been, a world deeper than anything our tower has ever seen. There are creatures lurking between the pebbles on the ground. There are things making ear-aching noises that sing with a hacking, coughing sound. There are figures that flit like shadows painted across the earthen walls. There are thundering, snarling beasts forever chasing balls. And when you turn into the chamber of the mushroom-glowing night, there are gleaming metallic visions that soar, zigzag and take flight. And on the spiky tendrils of the most labyrinthine roots, you can taste the sweet deliciousness of the steaming pudding fruits. Sitting in a wooden hug of an old and tree-grown throne is a wizened tree-grown man with bushy brows and a gaze that is well known. He saw the towers rise with cranes and concrete. He saw the lifts lift the people up from the street. He saw us wander and creep from our tower way up high, and he has a stone for us. A stone for us. A stone for us. A stone so smooth and ordinary, but with a hole right through its middle. And when we peer through it, the world goes upside a diddle. The things that are fantastic in the world beneath our tower now look terribly ordinary, just roots and mushrooms and flowers. But as we rise up the trunk that is both so high and so deep, and climb out from the tree cracks that sing and whoosh and weep, you see them climbing out there. There they go, up and out. We gaze upon our tower, towering up above, and through the stone hole see the tower has eyes, eyes that are full of love. We see the concrete brows that the balconies now make. We see the elevator mouth that laughs as it shakes. And as the stone guides us to the magic of our flat, we see the wondrous creatures that dance on each doormat. There are critters that sparkle as if composed of glass. There are voices in puffs of smoke that whisper secrets and intrigue and laugh. And as we touch our fingertips to the concrete pillars that anchor our block, we feel a song spill from them that connects our homes to the land's bedrock. And the adults don't remember the wonder of our tower, or that a hole in a stone can reveal how the humdrum can hide a flower. The adults knew, but then forgot the wonder of the tree-grown throne, but you'll remind them of the secret of a power that is homegrown. A power that resides in the smiles of our neighbours, a magic that seeps out when we swap our home-baked flavours, an enchantment that sparkles from the holding open of the lift door, a gratitude that radiates when two carry shopping to the front door. A power that is ours, that lives deep within our bones, a power that connects us all to an ancient tree-grown throne. And then we'll all see the beauty of our tower, and together we'll all remember our own deep hidden power. What a lovely story. So there's a few things that I really like about that. And one of those is the idea of people in a building all coming together, and the building without the people isn't very exciting, and it's not a really great place to be. And that's what the school's like. The school's like that over the summer holiday when you're not here. It's not a very exciting place to be. When you're here, it's amazing. And what you do is you bring your own personalities, you bring your own experiences, and you can share them with the people here, and we will share the things with you. And it's great that we've got that relationship. But for that to work really well, what we need is this. We need to make sure that we are doing these things. And you know what these things are. They're showing integrity, showing respect, and showing excellence. Now, in school, remember, we show integrity by doing the right thing even when nobody's watching. And so you're going to have lots of opportunity to do that today, to make sure that you are doing the right thing, because that helps make the school run efficiently. Showing respect to others, that's about being a really good friend, being kind. If there's somebody new, you might want to show them some respect by helping them explore our school and getting to know it. And showing excellence is about trying the best in everything you do. So trying your very hardest. So we're going to be looking out for you doing these things, and so your teacher's going to be looking out for you doing these things. So I hope that I get to give some stickers out for people who are showing integrity, showing respect, and showing excellence. Right, so that's my assembly. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the book. I hope you enjoy the other Joseph Coelho poems that you're going to be reading over the next few weeks. I'll be intrigued and interested to hear what you make of them. Now, at the beginning of the session, if you remember, there was a Spot the Difference challenge. I can show you the answers now. You might want to go back and have a look at them again, but I will show you the answers. So I'm going to say goodbye. See you all later. Bye. And now I'll show you the answers. So here they are. I'll get out of the way. You can see the pink circles are where they are. Those are the ones that I could find. You might be able to find more. Let me know if you do, and I'll see you all around school. Take lots of care. Bye.